So we are working on moving my daughters from the school she's in to another school. And we are looking for a faith-based school, a more progressive faith-based school, but a faith-based school. So I've been interviewing, I've been applying and all kinds of things. And I found a school on Monday that I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then the worthiness conversation started coming into my head. Like, shit, are they gonna accept us? Like, I don't know, we don't like fully like follow this religion, but I like really love what they're doing and I want my daughter close to God, and I'm not at all opposed to anything they're doing. There were some schools and I was like, ooh, this is not the best fit. But I really was like, this feels amazing to me. And then the worthiness conversation came, and I called my friend and I told her, because her daughter is in a faith-based school, and I was like, do you think we're gonna get accepted? Do you think this is, she was like, Beth, you are worthy to be accepted, your family get to be accepted at this school. And that hit me. It was all a worthiness conversation. Like I used to even be afraid, like, is God gonna find me worthy? Am I a good enough girl to be in the graciousness of God? This is essential oil that I just put in my tongue. But am I worthy enough to be in God's graciousness, all this stuff? Because I grew up feeling flawed and broken. And if I'm not careful, that worthiness conversation is very sneaky and can get into various different things, just like it did with the school. And here's what it got me to thinking was, one, I'm going to encourage you to begin thinking about the places where you might have a worthiness conversation right now and it's sneaky. Like, it's sneaky and sneaks up in very, very interesting ways. The way you spend money, the way you commit, the way you start relationships, the way you end relationships, the work that you're doing in the world. Do you have a low paying job because you don't feel worthy? Do you, on and on and on. Are you not in a relationship that you love because you don't feel worthy? Are you inviting the same man or woman into your relationship, and into yourself again and again and again to create different results with the same person? Do you see what I mean? It's all worthiness. A lot of it's worthiness. So being really honest. And then if you catch yourself in a worthiness conversation, reach out to a friend, because lone wolfing, oh, no one wants to hear what I have to say. I don't really have any close friends. There's all that. You can open up a whole other Pandora's box there of worthiness. Speak to someone, reach out to someone like I did, because she broke the spell. She helped me break the worthiness spell. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm worthy enough to go to this school. But had I not called myself forward and called her, I kept deeply in it, and it would be all over the application that I'm filling out for my daughter, that I don't feel good enough to be in this school. And that is a lie. Nobody can really deem who's good and who's bad, especially when we do it to ourselves. And here's the last thing I'll say. We don't really have time to be in a worthiness conversation anymore. So what I mean by that is, there are big things happening right now, like big things. And the more we can spend our time doing things that we love, creating relationships that we love, moving past, getting into courage and going for things, being in joy, creating love, creating relationships, creating money, creating connection, spending our time on that is going to create and support us as we are moving through these times. You will sail, you might have some bumps, but you'll sail through it a lot more than if you sit in an old worthiness conversation or fear conversation. Ain't nobody got time for that. Remember that video? Ain't nobody got time for that. Like, literally, we just don't have time anymore. We don't have the luxury to stay there. And you can, but there will be a cost. And I can too. I can for sure do it. I'm good at that. I'm really, really good at that. But I'm working on getting excellent at confidence, courage, connection, going for things that I really love, being around people that light me up, That's what I'm about. That's what I'm working on. That's where I'm going. Because honestly, the old worthiness conversation, it's really freaking boring. It is so boring. Really. And I've played that tape before, and so have you. You know, it's like, oh, there it is again. That old boring worthiness conversation. What's more exciting? Going for after what you love, being encouraged, stretching yourself, loving yourself, putting yourself out there. That's exciting. That's exciting. And over here, that's the truth. This shit, sorry for my language, of old worthiness, I'm not worthy, oh my God, are they gonna accept me? What if this happens? Fear, blah, blah, blah. This is so, it's so too, it's so 1995. Like, it's so old. And it's not true. That's the key. It's not true. All right, my name is Beth Osmer, and we are wrapping up the summit. If you didn't sign up for Codes of Connection Summit, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to think. I don't think I think we have like one more day where the interviews will be going live. So I'll put the link at the end of the PS, just in case you want to watch a few interviews. I interviewed 16 people all around connection and love and goodness and all the things. So it's a free event. If you really want to check it out, I'll put the link there. We have one more day where the interviews are cycling through. Anyway, my name is Beth Osmer, and I will see you on the next video. And remember, you are worthy.